Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone had a great day today. Mm. Sorry, I got distracted. I have this cool hat on, but then my headphones aren't on my ears, so it's just not as loud as I thought it would be. And my headphones are at the max, so I wasn't expecting that. But anyway, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone's had a great day. And, we've accomplished our goals. And of course, there's always tomorrow if we haven't accomplished all of our goals. So we left off landscaping last night. I'm just trying to add rocks to kind of, I don't know, give some visual interest. So, that's at least the easy thing I can think of doing at the moment and continuing to build on that. And then go from there. So, yeah. I'm feeling like I might want this out a little bit more. Hi, Junie June. Welcome back. How are you today? I wish I remembered how I got to my Twitch chat yesterday because it didn't work. Because my streaming software didn't work that well the other day. I tried to make sure and have it up this time, but don't know how I got to it, so hopefully it'll work fine today. Um, if I don't answer you guys, I am not ignoring you. It is just my chat is not being updated. I guess that's where it'll be good if at some point I learn how to add the chat box, but that was a little bit more challenging than you would think. Hey, Junie June. But that's good that you're doing good, Junie June. What's going on here? I am just trying to figure out how I want to decorate this. I felt like it could come out a little bit more. Yes, I am doing landscaping now. I pretty much finished the inside, so now I'm bringing the outside to life. I think I like how it's coming out so far. I'm going to end it right here because aside from it would take forever. I don't know, I kind of figured maybe it's just more towards the front the visual interest was needed. I wish there was like kind of a way to like just copy this and mirror it, but arguably then it would have looked exactly the same and wouldn't have felt organic. So I guess it's okay. Yeah, I like that I extended there. Would it be kind of cool? Like maybe I will kind of continue here, but not do as much as I did over here, is what I'm thinking. I wonder if I should even have it uneven. And since I have all this going on, maybe only have this over here, but not keep this over here. Or even since this is pretty, I might not even need it. Or I might prefer it in the back instead. I actually have a feeling that's what it is. I think I'll prefer this in the back. But um let me at least finish up here before I, because the back requires like a lot of changes, so and I know you guys don't even remember what the back looks like, so there's like a deck in the back um that was, built by the person who did the house. Hello, Winsome. How are you today? Um, and you see there's like a lot of empty space, so that's where I'm feeling like I would like those pieces in the front here instead. So, yeah. But this is what it currently looks like. I have to fix this wall too. This is supposed to be wood, but when I guess I could do that right now real quick. Um, I didn't realize like when I did all this around the house that I missed the back. So, awesome. Thank you. I'm trying. Oh wait, my brain is fried from yesterday still. I ended up being up way later than I was supposed to. I totally forgot you were answering my question with Winsome. And I'm thinking you're telling me that what I'm doing so far looks awesome, and I'm forgetting that I totally asked you how you were doing. Oh gosh. Sorry, guys. Just had to mute for a second. I always end up in some kind of indecisive position because I kind of like it without the rocks as well now. You know what? I'm going to move this now so that I can really get an idea of if I like it or not with the rocks. Excuse me. Landscaping is not your cup of tea. I understand. This definitely is feeling a little different than doing the decorating in the inside. So I feel in the same boat, but I appreciate you uh, that you're saying I'm doing a good job because I am just you know, experimenting to see how I can make some things work, make it a little visually interesting. It was a lot of empty space. So just trying to see what I can do that makes it look like a interesting landscaped area. So especially because I'm not sure what they did here to even bring back the grass. Well, oh, this is a whole platform. I answered my question that quick. Okay, there we go. But that there to me already made a huge difference. So yeah, I like that back here more than in the front. Oh no, I'm dropping stuff here. Okay. So now with making that decision, I think I will delete these over here. I think I would have felt better too if I could change the color of the rocks. But arguably, I probably put all that work in with the rocks just to change it up. But like, just seeing this little bit without the rocks, I think with the colors that I have going on, I don't think I like the rocks. Like, it'll look cool somewhere. Whoops, whoops. Sorry, the camera does weird things when you have like all the walls up, all the floors up, but the grass was needed. Too much blank space otherwise. Okay, yeah, especially in the back. Well, in the back, yes. That's what you're referring to. Um, but I don't know. Do you get what I'm thinking as well? Oh, wait, what does this mean? It says edit appearance. What does that? I never noticed. I never clicked on that before. Oh, okay, that's just to switch it with something else. Maybe I should try my hand at, well, no, because it'll just be probably weirdly round, which might not necessarily be a bad thing if I like make my own rocks. But I'm probably overthinking it. Just in terms of sometimes you prefer it without the rocks too. Gosh, okay. I was feeling that way as well. It was just, you know, doing something a little different. I wanted it to work, especially after just spending all that time. But, this is decorating. This is art. You have to experiment to see. Did I delete the right thing? To see if you like it. And sometimes it's not going to look how you want. Yeah, smaller rocks would have been cool, but um this is how small they are. I think this is like, the smallest ones and then they just get bigger otherwise, see? So yeah, so at some point when they have smaller ones, then maybe, you know, that'll work for me. Um to try that. Or again, when I do a different style house that maybe has more of the like whites and sandy color panels or stone on the outside. But with the color scheme, it wasn't working in this case. So, but at least I have an idea, and it probably still inspired somebody to try it on their build, and they may like it. So, not all is lost. You're limited by the choices given to you in the game. Yeah, exactly. So, a lot of stuff is customizable, but it is still the base game. And so, in terms of really trying new things, that's where sometimes it could be a little limited, but I mean, it's still a lot considering though. So, because this is at least still a lot of plants that, it still looks cool. It was just I really like that border too. So, but if anything, maybe that just makes it fun because then that's where it'll be whatever changes and stuff they bring in the future. That's where it'll be fun adapting and using the new tools and coming with coming up with like new ideas and building on um what I've already currently um figured out. Like, why don't you let me select you? So yeah, this looks a little empty right here. Still beautiful. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, luckily knowing some of the cheats like pressing the alt button to kind of stack them within each other and make it look a little full and whatnot, like um um I don't know, that's personally working for me. Junie June says heart eyes and a thumbs up. Well, thank you. Thank you. I'm trying to break it up a little, but maybe the grass element would be easier for that. Just to like, oh yeah, but it kind of, no, I don't like that. You can't even really see it. Maybe I'll just um spread it just a smidget. Oh no, not that one. I kind of tucked them all in a little too much. The only thing that's like really bugging me is that this does not allow you to connect it to here. I hope that's something they change in the future because it just throws off the space a little for me. Okay, at least like that wider. Um, oh, I overlooked the outside lights. Oh, I need to put one over here. Hmm. I don't like that in the center though. So, I don't know. I cannot find. Oh, here they are. Okay. I think I'll do the tall ones in this case, but what tall ones? Do I like this? I don't know. I think I like the round ones. That's kind of interesting how the game like so slowly adjusts to changing the light like that. I wish they had like an angled spotlight. So it could have cast like cool, that cool lighting effect when you have those cool spotlights, um, that shine more at an angle on the house. I always love that when I see that on some homes. You get what I'm saying, Winsome? Oh wait, oh no, you're probably reacting to me making it dark and how it's like delayed. I like that you can do that um so that you can see how you like the lights. Being able to make it dark in the build mode. That's another cool feature to me. It's just so dark by this door, but okay, maybe I can. Would they look okay if I do it there? Because I didn't really care for it over the unless I do it like on the second floor under this, like, usually you would kind of have the lights next to the door, but because of the awnings, that kind of doesn't make me want them there, but it is rather dark. Definitely a cool feature, yeah. Unless maybe those are already right there. It's just probably going to have to be dark because I can't picture myself liking anything else. Well, it did let me put that light there, and it might not look too weird. Aw, let me select it again. Come on. No, I'm trying to get the light. Okay, we'll just do it this way. Not too many choices. A lot of them are kind of big. I mean, considering that did fit, maybe a Lantern one may look cool, but because of the space, I figured that was my cheat. But like, this is kind of, an outdoor light. Well, even though that one's kind of cool. Maybe I don't hate that one to be like in a spot like this, but then see when you change the angle, that's a little awkward. Like the way, it's kind of, well, let's see. Let me do this. Let me see if I do like it here. Like, I don't know. Is that okay? I guess that's okay, right? Which one seems to make more sense? Because you have that one. This one looks like, it would look cool too. But I feel like, this one fits the vibe more. Um, I'm pressing all the wrong things here. And then you have this very traditional looking lantern. I can try that one. Oh man, okay. It's so hard to select them afterwards. Hold on. Um, I mean, I guess it looks cool. Yeah, that works because that's pretty much, the kind. That's definitely the outdoor kind of lantern, and it looks normal there because it's nice and small. The smaller bulb, like the last one I just put up, right? Let me just do this to get rid of the other one because it's hard to select. Yeah, I like this too. It doesn't look out of place, even in that like kind of tight space. So thank you, thank you. I was struggling there, so that helped me decide because I should have tried looking at more. I think it just gets a little overwhelming sometimes. Keep putting it too snug. And that's literally me just being a little nitpicky, but I can kind of see it. And I want it in the right place. There we go. Yeah. Okay. So, um, so I feel like, so now that's the front. Perfect. Yay. Thank you. Thank you. So now this is the front. So, like I said, I can't extend this, but um doing the path at least wider. I definitely like that more. Man, I did not realize it was not up on the door though. But I don't know that I want, what, let me fix it because it's already bad enough that it doesn't let me do it to the sidewalk. So I'm kind of wondering if when they built this too, they rose it a little. Because I'm surprised the door isn't like to the ground. But that's mechanics of the game that I'm still learning that I don't know that I am up for experimenting right now. Because then otherwise, I feel like somebody would put a door or a chair. I mean, not chair, a door or a chair. Whew. Stairs. Stairs, guys, stairs. Um, like the only thing I could think of that I feel like I saw somebody do, but I don't know how they did it. See, and then it's so big. Is it gonna let me place it to even do it? Yeah, and it's not letting me place it. Like some kind of way, some people can like put a platform and kind of raise it a little. Like I saw somebody do that in a build, but this is again where I say, you know, I wish they kind of did it like me, where they posted the speed build and also them doing it like this so that I could see what they actually did or be able to ask because I do not know how they did it. So I'm thinking, as I experiment and try building myself, then I'll just accidentally get that answer. That's pretty much how it's worked with a few other things I've been doing at this point. Okay, well that's nice. It let me add an extra one so it at least looks a little bit more natural, but like I said, it does not let me extend it to the sidewalk, so that's why it's a little awkward at the moment. Where do you have the mailbox? I feel like I saw somebody add a mailbox. Um, okay, so I don't know. This is feeling a little complete. If anything, I can maybe, as opposed to having whew, this light over here, put this light here, so both are like more towards the center. Yeah, I like that. So now let's make our way to the back again. Ooh, the camera. Oh, because I need to go back on the bottom floor and then it won't do all that. Okay. Oh, I just realized this is the same thing, just a different color, but I don't mind it. Um, ooh, my game's freezing a little. So there's definitely certain parts that I kind of like what they did. I just feel like I would change it, but definitely just have to think how would I go about changing it? Because I do love these little bulb lights. And I like how they put them outside. I honestly do not. Oh, that's not what I tried wanted to do. Honestly, do not feel like changing the colors on all these, and the colors not terrible, so oh yeah, it's not going to let me stack it there. I'd have to switch these up a little. Okay, okay. I was kind of giving what they were doing a try, like doing it along the trail, but I don't know. I don't think I'll, at least right now, I don't know that I like when stuff is like perfect like that. I don't know. I don't know if I'm convinced about that. Ew, ew, ew. I have so many things to move and figure out where I want to put it. Hmm. This is where me working off the grid of it might be difficult because now it might not connect. Oh man. Um. So I have like they kind of have pools, or at least like when they were demonstrating the game before, I saw like where they had pools, but um, I'm not too knowledgeable in that. Um, because I know they spoke on it and it was like because I feel like I even saw like somebody had a build with the pool, but if you're able to do it yourself in the build, I don't know how it's done yet. And yeah, I'm not I'm not sure where that is yet, but um at least from my understanding though is that they intend on um builds to pools to be a thing though. Um but right now I don't know if it's, oh my gosh. I keep like double clicking it wrong. Um I haven't seen it so far like, as a choice because that just says sunbeds. Um but it's supposed to be a thing in the future. And this is where I really wish, man, that I could like layer these because now I'm probably going to drive you guys crazy because I have a feeling the way, oh wait, did I get lucky and now kind of barely make it. Yes, yes. I definitely look forward to when they add the pools because yeah, it'll definitely make a difference, with the empty space and just adding really cool visual elements to the builds. So yeah, I look forward to them adding it as well. Yeah. Different ways to make some really cool designs. Maybe I'll just add these more in this little random space. I'm almost wondering if, well, but it's not gonna line up, so probably shouldn't bother trying to make this. Mm, because it won't line up here, and the door is what's throwing it off. So yeah, I might as well kind of leave it. I feel like just what happens to me a little bit visually is like the way they have certain elements in here. It's so flat, and so it's just like it's making me feel like something's missing. I'll have to see how other people are like making that work for them, like creatively, because I haven't watched. Like I don't remember how they've kind of been experimenting with the like landscaping and the and making it like visually interesting. So I need some inspiration there and seeing how people are making like the way it is, like the options work. Um because I am a little creatively lost. I feel like it's going to bug me again, like how this is so flat and doesn't match like what we have going on here. There's just something about it that's just feeling out of place. Maybe they're different pieces because this is kind of so I can but I'll definitely have to use something different. I guess the treat would be to use these since I don't exactly know where the pieces are. So let's do that. That's a good point. I actually had whatever I was trying to say earlier. I forgot that I literally saw those pieces over there. So I don't know why I didn't just do this. Is that gonna line up? Oops. Oh man, this is where the way they have this is a pain. Okay, okay. Oh, I gotta think here. I gotta think. Sorry if that was loud. Mm, I think I'm just gonna delete these pieces along here though, and get rid of that, and and just have this more look like a deck. So I might as well now put it here. Yeah, I think I'll end up just rearranging kind of how it is right now. I was like, following what they did, and but I was struggling to make that work. So come on, let me get ready. And of course, it's not gonna match here, but that's okay. Maybe it'll help now the way I'm about to do it. So now, after doing all those, I gotta delete these. Oops. I'm still kind of liking these lights, so I'm just going to see what I'm going to do with them. I think now I'm kind of just going to make like this little emptiness a little bit more random and just fill it with plants. Wow. I just realized the way that I made this work. I didn't even have to do that. I didn't realize there's a piece like this for this centerpiece. So now I'm wondering if I mean, I don't hate it how it's broken up like that anyway, so we'll just say that was intentional. Like, is this in the center still cool now, though? With the way I rearranged? Because, they already have it here, so. Well, I feel like I like it. I feel like it looks complete now. Because since these are like planner boxes, I mean, I don't know. I can be fancy if anything, make it more appealing colors. Um, that provides a better place for the barbecue grill. Like, are you thinking I should put the grill somewhere else? Is that what you mean? Or you're just saying like it overall makes sense now? Winsome. Removing the boxes. Okay. Um, so you're saying like put the grill in the grass? Okay. Yeah, I feel like it looks cool now. Add a little bit more trees, so now it's a little more broken up. It doesn't feel as flat, and then making that deck like a whole piece, I feel like made the difference. So add more patio for the grill. So maybe extend this a little bit more. Yeah, that's arguably a little small now that I removed the other parts. Okay. It's so funny, like the way the mechanics of this is. Excuse me. Because, when you're not sure how you're going to have to lay out, you do some of those pieces bit by bit, and then you have to delete it. Oh, dang it. Well, that shape definitely looks better. And you know what? I'll actually like the grill now in front of the lounge chairs. Or maybe I'll even now put them back how they were, where they were like with the chair. It is a little dark. Okay, I think that kind of helped. Um, I think this is kind of it now. Um, I don't think there's anything else I'd add. We renovated the back. Um, the inside is definitely done. Okay, I see. I do have to be careful with the plants. They do kind of clip into the inside if I push it in too much. Wait, what in the world? The piano disappeared. What? I must have accidentally done that when I was doing the stuff on the inside and didn't realize I selected it. That's funny. Dang. Now I gotta do it all over again. Huh, last time I had it white, but I don't really care for how it was white. So I guess that's a good thing with it disappearing. I do prefer doing the cushion black now. Okay, so now that room's complete. That looks really nice. And here looks good. Oh, my game's lagging a little. Arguably, I would delete this. That feels like a bit much. Now that feels more realistic. I might be tempted to put a plant here though. Sorry if that was loud. I have to remember to back up. I want like a tall plant. I like those few finishing touches, just adding those plants. Um, I like the kitchen. Ooh. Um, I do usually try to go at least say another 30 minutes to an hour. Um, so we'll see. Maybe I'll try letting the Zoys experience the environment. Um, Sometimes it acts a little crazy though. I have to change some things with my computer, but I haven't been able to do that yet. So um, it may not work, but I'll at least give it a try. Okay, and let's go upstairs really quick. The front yard again? Okay. I don't know. I feel like I'm okay with it. You know, as I learn some more mechanics and get some more creative ideas, you know, there may be room for improvement in the future, but um, I feel like I like it. Ooh, I wish I could show this without it doing all that. Okay, if I zoom in, that helps. I mean, zoom out. It doesn't go by the street how they have it designed. It stops me past that point. Um, it's how they have it designed. So it's forcing it on the grid. And you see the grid here, it doesn't go beyond this point. So it's pretty much only allowing me to put it here, which is partly why I don't have the sidewalk going to the, I mean, whatever this is called. That's why I don't have it going to the sidewalk. For the reason how they have it designed, the grid doesn't go all the way to the end. So that's why my placement for that is a little odd. So yeah, I know that kind of affects the immersion a little, but that's where I'll have to see how other people are kind of making it make sense if it's just that I just didn't notice that before. Because I haven't, if I were to be honest, I haven't watched too many speed builds. Yeah, okay, now you understand the grid. Yeah, yeah, so, you know, I'm guessing that's, oh, I need to get rid of these. I'm guessing, that's one effect of it being early access. I wouldn't be surprised if they'll change that in the future. And, if they don't, I mean, it's not the end of the world, but it would be nice because those little details bug me as well. Hopefully y'all can't hear my cat. Is it random? I feel like that's kind of random. I know trees can be random, but these kinds feel more intentional. But I almost feel like I do at least want one or two regular trees if I were to do like one, kind of something to change something. The first small tree, um, like the tall cypress tree. Like I should have just left that how it was and just keep it kind of open, maybe. The colorful ones. Okay. So like this. Um, and maybe the cherry tree. Woo. Oh no. Choose just one. Mm, maybe that. I think. I kind of want to spread these out a little bit. I know I moved too quick. I'll turn it back around again. 1 second. I think I like that. Because I get what you mean. It was probably okay, game. Um, a bit much. I think that I like that a little bit more now. In the front, something about it was bugging me. It was like a little too neat. Um, okay, well, let's see if the game will let us experience it a little. I don't know what else I would do. We could just let the game run maybe like 20 minutes and then I'll call it a night. Huh, that's funny. It's looking awesome. Thank you, Winsome. That's funny. So when I was like decorating what yesterday, I was like, I don't remember what the girl's Zoe name is because I used the random name creator. Totally forgetting that her name was my name. That's hilarious. I'm terrible. Oh, looks like she needs to eat. Let's see. Her eat something. Let's go in the kitchen. Huh, okay. You're making me have to manually do it. I gotcha. Yeah, see, I already feel like it's glitching because it is not letting me select stuff. And that's not the game. I think it's because I have my settings too high and the game's not loading properly. You love it, Junie June? Thank you, thank you. So I'm just going to let the Zoids naturally do stuff until I, like I said, do what I need to do. Um, with some settings in the game. So I'm not going to be able to pick stuff, it looks like. Or is it? Or is it not working because it's saying it's locked? Which I don't get since it says locked to everybody, um, except people we know, but yeah, that was odd. Okay, maybe that was why. Now let's see if she'll cook. Um, oh, I forgot I have it over here. There we go. Okay, it was just locked. It's so funny. So then what does the people you know mean? Oh, he's nervous. I understand. I feel like I'm nervous quite often. It's still not letting me select this though. Interesting. Oh, let's have him do some egg bread. That sounds yummy. Yeah, I definitely like the space. This is making me hungry. Went down the wrong pipe. Okay, that's nice. She'll read while he finishes eating with him. This is a nice view. With my favorite. I should have got him while he was eating. Well, that's kind of cool. It's kind of like them doing stuff. I just want a photo with my "You're my favorite human being." I feel like the game is really quiet. Not him vacuuming outside. That is just one of the funniest things in the game. You'll have to forgive the quality for now. I should have that fixed by the weekend. I appreciate that he helps out. It looks like she may be writing a novel or some sort. So while she's in creative mode, he's helping keep the home together. Sometimes I just like to see what they'll do on their own without me telling them what to do. And I kind of feel like this is kind of low. If I could be nitpicky. What is he doing? Oh, I missed it.
SOA to Blisbay. T's winners have been Grand Grey. Yassi. T's Tantan to Blisbay. Do for no leaving.
It's funny how he's choosing to
Hillis
stand
Homo
in
Sazu.
front of it.
Vani Juba. Blisbay.
Let's get a picture.
SOA to Blisbay. T's winners have
I feel like it's kind of cool.
been Grand Grey. Yassi. T's Tantan to Blisbay. Do for no leaving. Hillis Homo Sazu. Vani Juba. Blisbay. SOA to Blisbay. Tees wieners have been grand grey. Yessie. Tees tantan de blisbay do for no leaving.
That sounds so
Hillis homo
funny.
sazu
And
varni
like,
juba.
I guess
Blisbay.
now it would be called the
So
Zoilet
what to blisbay? Tees
because
wieners
all
have
you
been
can make
grand
out is him
grey.
saying Bliss
Yessie.
Babe and everything else isn't
Tees tantan de
anything
blisbay do for no
specific.
leaving. Hillis homo sazu varni juba. Blisbay. So what to blisbay? Tees wieners have been grand grey. Yessie. Tees.
Oh, that's cool. I can
Voila.
have them both space out in front of the fireplace together. Oh. Hmm. But she may not be coming because she's probably still writing. What is she doing? She is so proactive. Come on, let's do something romantic. Hmm? Oh, can't you? No, he's leaving. No, don't go. Wait. Why couldn't you do it? Oh, I guess it was acting as though he was trying to do it, maybe? What? That's so weird. It is not letting me do it, but it could be because of this. Let me see if they'll let me turn it on and then I'll have. Yeah, it's not functional. So if you have certain items too close, it'll do that. And I have it like perfect, so that's kind of unfortunate. Wonder what they're so mad about. I guess they were mad that they couldn't space out together, huh? I ruined the mood. Okay, see, now I have it right. Sorry, I had turned it up a little because I felt like the regular sounds were too low. But more than likely, when I go to the game, the building mode, then that part is way too loud. Um, I was hoping my friend would have checked in and showed me how to adjust the gain and whatnot. But oh, this is so cute. Um, but we'll see what I can figure out on YouTube. Maybe it's not too difficult. No, maybe it's not too difficult. Come on, let me get a better placement, please. Man, it's so pixelated, unfortunately. It's such a cool picture, but it's so pixelated. Hmm. Oh, dang. Right when I got out of it, it loaded. Hold on, guys. You know what? No, it's probably the fire doing that. Well, I don't know. I guess arguably, we got an idea for the space. Maybe, I'll come back to them. Well, I do intend on doing like um videos, like ASMR videos um, of my different Zoe families enjoying their spaces. So it'll be uploaded with better quality another time for sure. Man, I just realized I had this too low the whole time. I didn't have the mic situated right. I can hear the difference. Oh Lord, you guys probably couldn't hear me at all. But yeah, because when it comes to streaming, I don't really know what to say. So I rather it be like, I share my Zoe families. Oh, what's going on? What are we doing? Um, Off stream as a video. But I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I hope you like my completed creation. Oh my gosh, you were so funny, Boo Boo Chung. I literally just said like you were supposed to come in and help me. I thought you probably got too busy. Hey. I was just about to give up. I had finished pretty much what I wanted to do for this home decoration wise. Maybe like 15 minutes ago. Because until I fix some settings on the computer as well in terms of the gameplay, it's a little it's not as visually as I appealing as I would like. In terms of, watching my Zoes interact in the space. But I at least did it for a little bit to get an idea of, you know, the vibe and whatnot. You know what I mean? It doesn't look bad though. Okay, good, good. I appreciate that. But the decorations are nice. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. I definitely feel like I like it. I feel satisfied. You know, it's a nice amount of clutter. I like the colors together. Um I can show you real quick. I swear they are always arguing. So, this is the front. I ended up I can't remember what you would have gotten to see before you got off last night, but I tried putting rocks for visual interest, but at least with this space and the color combination it wasn't working, so I removed them and just left the plants. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I wouldn't mind the compressor tip really quick. Yeah, yes please. You like it? You like the front yard? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I like it too. I just added, some of the plants. Um, you'd buy it? Good. I'm happy. That means my landscaping skills aren't too bad either. But yeah, yeah. I wouldn't mind if you can see how you can help me fix the compressor on OBS. Ooh, okay. Pull up my mic filters. Oh Lord. See, and I have it set up where it only shows the game, so I can't even show you the settings. Mic filters. Okay, go to mic. Would it maybe be like, the three dots? Oh, okay, okay, I see that. Okay. Filters. Okay, so I see audio filters. Do I press the little plus sign? Add a compressor. Okay, I see the compressor. I'm pressing OK. All right. And now it's showing me like the ratio. threshold, attack, release. Okay, I see the output gain now, and that's at 0 dB. Ratio can go to 351. Ratio. Okay, 351. Okay, I did that. Threshold can go to -15. Okay. Okay, I've done that. Attack 1. The words are so funny sometimes. Okay, attack is 1. Release 203. Okay, 203. All right, I did the release. And anything on the. Okay. And then if your levels aren't coming in loud enough, you just bump the gain. And the gain, like, that would be considered increasing it, like how it's at 0 right now. I would increase it a little bit if I see it's not loud enough. I already sound better? Okay, good. Is it where I can even now kind of sit back now and I still sound good? Oh, you're the best. I really appreciate you for coming back. Like, I don't know if this will even be too much to ask in the future, but one of the other things I was struggling with was adding the chat on the. You still have to be close to the mic, of course. Okay, so I'll still do that. Okay, no problem. Um, One thing I feel like I would eventually like to be able to add is the chat like you as well, but I may at least ask for that another day. um, okay, my levels of high and low are much closer together. Awesome. Yay, you're the best. I appreciate it because I know you did not have to help me there. I greatly appreciate it. What are the levels right now? Um, so I guess you mean like when I'm talking. So if I look at the mic from the audio mixer view around green or yellow, um, it kind of goes to yellow a little bit every now and then, but mainly at the green. That's perfect. Yay. Okay, good. Yes. Mm-hmm. But yeah. But at some point, if it's not too much to ask, because I at least struggled with this part, I may try to do it myself first again. But I want to try to figure out how to add the chats on the screen. So, and if you ever want to get crazy, you can add a limiter so that you don't peak your viewers. Uh huh. I am using Stream Elements. You are too? Okay. Yay. It's pretty simple? Okay. Do you think I should try right now? Well, that may be kind of hard since I'm streaming. If I think of how this works. If you Google YouTube adding Twitch chat to Stream Elements, that should get you there. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'll try that. Um because when I initially tried it, it was with a different I guess this would be called software, right? Stream Elements. So it's easier to follow videos so you can see what to click. Okay, yeah, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Yeah. Okay. I'll try that. It was overwhelming before, and then like towards the end of me figuring out how to set up everything, then I came across Stream Elements. So um I didn't really dig too deep now thinking about it, like to see what searches I can find. Like there was other stuff that I tried to look for that I couldn't find with Stream Elements, but I didn't try that search yet, if I were to be honest. Um there's so much going on in there. I'm going out anywhere. Like in the room, the walls are down, if that's what you mean. It's like I have to put the walls down for certain. Chat is pretty easy to get going. Oh, you probably mean like all the stuff I would have to click and whatnot, right? Okay, okay, yeah, and stream elements. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, definitely. There definitely is a lot. But I definitely appreciate them for you know, how stream elements work and the fact that it's free, but yeah. It's it's a lot to figure out still. Are you streaming tonight? Oh, you just started? Oh, okay, bet. Well, I am done for the gameplay, so at least now I got the mic fixed, so I am going to end my stream and tune into yours. Oh, I appreciate you. Thank you for swinging through and helping. I definitely appreciate it. So yeah, so I'm about to check you out. You are going to draw a bit? Okay, awesome. All right. We'll see you in a second. But okay. So sorry about that, guys. I just had to get help, to set the see ya. To set up the stream better. Oh no, while my Zoe is freaking out here, talking to himself. Their actions are so funny. But yeah, I appreciate everyone for tuning in. And we'll see what I find to decorate. Well, no, not even decorate. So my next stream I intend on building from scratch. Um I will say this. Again, I'm going to do another attempt of setting up my computer. So my goal is to stream tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But if I am not able to, it is because the struggle was real in my attempt again. um, so then, if I'm not able to make it back tomorrow or technically tonight, then I will make that attempt the following day at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But I appreciate you guys. I hope everyone has a good night. And I will see you guys again. Night, night, Winsome.